Hi guys, so I want to discuss um, probably the most dreaded part of Clash of Clans, or dreadful part, I guess. It's upgrading heroes. So, how do you farm without them, and when should you upgrade them? So, my best strategy to farm without heroes is using drags. So, basically, really want to concentrate on whatever resource you need. I'm guessing if you're upgrading heroes, you probably put a premium on Dark Elixir. So you really don't want to use Dark Troops, but if you don't care about Dark Elixir, you're trying to upgrade your offense or your defenses, I guess you can use Laloon and variations of Laloon. But drags are definitely the best option. And I wouldn't even go all out with drags. So as you can see, I have 8 loons, 9 drags, I believe. And I'm not even using my CC. So as you can see here, it's wizards and an archer. Because people don't really have time to make a drag for you or make loons or whatever. So I'm only using my CC for defense. And it's really not hurting my raids. So if you look here, almost 2,000 in Dark Elixir, 100%. So if you look at all my raids, it's all over 1,000 Dark Elixir per raid. I don't really care about the cups, but I still try to get as many stars as possible, just because the higher you go, the more Dark Elixir is available. But as you can see, every attack was a win. So, and also my king is down. So you really don't need your heroes to farm. And that's pretty much it. So when should you upgrade your heroes? So basically what I do is with my Town Hall 9 account, just one sec here. So I put the emphasis on the queen because we all know when you do a raid or when you're attacking in war, the first thing you look for is where the queen is, and she's the one you want to eliminate first. So as you can see here, my queen is at 22, my king is at 19. So you really don't want to keep your king uh, lower than 5 levels. So more than 5 levels lower than your queen, basically. Because the king is a pretty good tank. He's basically a golem with more offensive power. So the higher he goes, like a level 40 queen, a level 40 king, or even a level 30 can compensate for a golem. That's 30 troop space that you can use elsewhere. So you really don't neglect your king. And obviously, a lot of clans don't allow you to war without your heroes. So what I do is I try to max out my Dark Elixir before I even put a single down. And then I try to put both heroes down as much as possible. And that really doesn't hurt, actually. People think you pretty much can't raid without them. But once you use dragons or any air attack, you really don't need your heroes. So you can afford to put them down at the same time. So also by doing that, you minimize the amount of time that you have to sit on the sidelines. You also minimize the amount of time that you have to use powerful troops like dragons and loons and whatnot, because they do take a lot of time to build. But that's actually good because, like I said, you should be putting your heroes down when you're busy. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I try to put them down when I'm about to have a busy week or whatnot. And if you're busy, you don't have time to raid too much anyway, so having drags ready is not too bad of a downside. But yeah, so that's my approach on upgrading heroes and farming without them.